Hey pals, and welcome to episode 3 of our Decapolis Revolution composition series, where we're composing the score to a fictional video game from scratch. If you've seen episode 1 and episode 2, you'll know that so far we've written the main theme for the heroes of the game. We've also written a theme for the bad guys of the game and their leader, Mr. Isaac Browning. And coming out of that section is where we're starting today's episode. What I wanted to do with this final section is write a development section of one of the motifs from the main theme. So you'll hear I've taken literally just the first phrase of the main theme, and we're going to spin that out into a longer section to kind of round off this main title music for the game. Today's video is going to be a slightly different format to normal because I had a few issues recording my stream from last week. So what I'm going to do today instead is just do a walkthrough of the Logic session so you can kind of see how we got to where we got to and some of the ingredients that go towards making the finished track. So let's jump over into Logic and have a look at what we've got. Now I wanted to come out of the Isaac Browning music using some of the rhythmic elements. So you can see here in Logic we've got some of those claps and some of those noise elements continuing, as well as the shaker. And the thing that we started off with when we were writing this was this repeating pulsing synth. So I'm going to play you that to begin with, as that was kind of the canvas for this whole section. I'll play it from the middle here so you can hear how it progresses. So this was the first thing that we wrote, and then went on to add in some of these bass patterns and a bit of a pad. So you can see how that adds a lot of richness, as well as the sub bass. And we added some reface layers in here as well. So that's sort of our basic texture for the whole of this last section. And on top of that, what we were going to do is add in some strings. We add in the piano, which plays the melody. And we've got a few other elements just to add a little bit more interest. So we've got this rising synth here from episode 1, which you'll remember from our main theme section, as well as this dulcimer just to add a bit more rhythm. We've also got this cowbell down here, which was the request of the Twitch stream. And then, importantly, we've got the piano up here, which is going to be playing the tune. So I'm going to play that on its own so you can hear all that the piano's doing. It's also adding in some harmony in the lower registers as well. And I'll also add in the strings so you can hear what they're doing. And then finally, on top of all of that, we added in this Dulciano line here, which you might remember from episode 1, we had a line that we played on the reface, which was kind of a counter melody to the main theme. And we ended up deleting it. But the guys on the Twitch stream really enjoyed that, and so they were asking if we could bring that back in some way. So what we've done is we've added it in the Dulciano here, which is just kind of a nice counterpoint to the main theme, the main motif that we've got running through this. Now, this track is finished now, so what we're going to be doing in the next episode is starting on the next track, which is for the very start of the game, where you start in a blank prison cell, and it emerges that you're actually trapped under London Bridge. So what we're going to have is it's going to start with a very sparse, soundscapey world as you're in the prison, and then it's going to open up into this vast London world of the future. So hopefully you can join us next time for that, and I'll leave you just by playing through this final section of our main title. Thanks so much for joining me, guys, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you next time. Cheers.